If you get to see my video, if you get to get this video, that's because you are in a mentorship with me, and if you get to see, even though you're not in mentorship with me, that's because I decided to publish it out so I can help a lot of people, okay, who are getting to know what's forex trading or going to into the world of trading as a whole. Okay, so we will start this way by having the full meaning of forex. Okay, forex, the full meaning of forex is foreign exchange. Why we trade two currencies? We trade two currencies, and the two currencies come together as pair. We pair them together. Okay, and some of the pairs we have are Euro USD, which is Euro, and USD, GDP USD, which is pounds and USD, USD card, which is United States of America money, and Canadian dollar. Okay, so the first two they are most times have three short calls. The first two is the country, why the last is the money they use. For example, CA means Canada, or Canadian dollar, which is CAD. Okay, USD means United States dollar. GDP, Great Britain pounds. That's how they have it. Okay, and these are major currencies. Yeah, these are major currencies is because they are seen as world power currency. So they have exotic. So they have exotic to crypto stocks, indices, and so on and so forth. And though even though I didn't write down all of them in there, but this one is specifically for forex. So that's why I'm just going with forex alone and not minding having other writing other people here. So if you want to do other if you want to get to know about other things to trade, you can do that yourself. So tools that you need to have to be a trader. The next one is tools that you need to have to be a trader. A professional trader, you must have these tools like a laptop, tab, computer, and phone with a knowledge and stable network. They are all important. You need the knowledge to do what you want to do in a trading view, or do what you want to do in laptop, and do what you want to do in your phone, and a stable network to connect you with the network. Okay, what we use these are the next one is what we use these tools for. The computer, tab, laptop is used for analyzing because they have bigger screen, while the phone is used to place trades. Simple as that. So the website you use to analyze is called tradingview.com for Mac and Windows, anyone. While in app, while on the phone, we use Meta 5 on phone to place trades, and Meta 5 is the upgraded version of the Meta 4. Okay, so what are the pros and cons of being a trader? Number one, the things I know is that no boss, you have no boss, no middleman, you are your own boss, and freedom and discipline. You learn discipline by force, whether you like it or not. So that brings us to the next, and the next one we're going to be here is broker, brokers, brokers, not broker, broker, not brokers. Anyone you call it, bro, just broker, but call it broker. Brokers are service providers that help you to have access to the trade itself, like placing a trade, so they have no power to interfere in your trade or of any kind. So they help only for you to place trades, sl, TP, adjust and modify trades manually yourself. SL are invalid points. SL are invalid points, sorry, of a trade, so you can't lose more than usual. TP is the take profit point to secure your profit automatic. So next time we have what is called spread. Okay. So spread is the gap in between two pairs. Like I told you, two pairs. and they are small. They are small. You can find it on Meta 5. I'm showing you now. This is it too. And the next thing that brokers offers is demo. It's a non-deposit and non-withdrawal, of course. Non-deposit. So you use this account as practice. Practice your knowledge and get friendly with the environment in trading. Okay, so that's what you have to get on demo. That's what you want to get on broker. I never said real account. I never asked you to deposit money. First thing I asked you to get is demo account for you to practice what you want to do in this trading. Tips: make sure to practice before you deposit any real money in any account. Note: you may not connect any account to TradingView. Okay, that's the end of the tips I have for you. So next one is, what is a bullish? Okay, bullish, boo is bullish is buy, up, bullish, going up, bullish, buy. They are all bullish, and bearish are sell, down, bearish, sell, down, bearish, bullish. More like this two. Green is for up, bullish. Red is for down, bearish. But when you get to understand your way in TradingView, you might change your color, but just understand these basics now. Because if you go to your TradingView, there are default factors, so you might see it green and red. Okay, so the bullish and bearish is a trend. Like they say, the trend is your friend. Trend is your friend. Have that in mind. Meaning that if price is going up, it's bullish, and or buying upwards while going down is bearish. Sell. The next thing I'm going to give you idea is lot size. Lot size, or how to calculate it. In forex trading, a lot size means the number of units of a currency you are buying or selling in a trade. Example, if you trade a 0.01 lot on Euro USD, 10,000 units. So if a price moves 10 pips, you gain or lose $10. Okay? So with your what's it called again? With your Meta 5, you get to practice all these things, and with your demo and Meta 5, you get to practice all these things and know what is how many lot size you need to have depending on your account you're getting. Okay, so the next one we are going to have is pips. What is pips? Pips is a small tiny movement, and pips is a most tiny movement in candle each time. It's going up and down. If you look at candles in a small time frame, it's going up and down. That's a pip. So if it's going against you up to 10 times, that means you're losing $10. And if it's going, that means if you enter with 0.010 lots. Okay. For example, this is an SNS broker. The first thing you have to do if you want to create a demo account for your practices, like you said here, if you go to your broker, click on the plus sign. You can switch you can pick anything here for minimum deposit of $10. You see what is called pips, mini pip spread. You see the mass average and the rest, and no commission. So you can go with standard MT5. You can see, I hope you can follow up. MT5, say currency, which currency do you want to put? You want to put naira. Here is naira, and here is okay. I'm gonna leave it like this, and then leverage. This leverage is better use just know that leverage, I didn't talk about leverage here, but just know that leverage means that the bigger your leverage, the bigger the amount you can risk. So you can risk all your capital if your leverage is unlimited. Even in this one is to 20,000, 2,000, you can risk all your capital in a go. But if you have your If you have a leverage in like in 1:500, 1:4, you can't risk all your capital in one go. Okay, this just sets your brain close to your reality. Okay, so be like continue. Password name. Let me go with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Uppercase, one uppercase. I just want you to follow up and one special. Now you can deposit how much you want here. For example, if I'm starting with $100 or $200, you can put like I deposited $100. It's better you use a small money so that you can be able to navigate your own way on how to trade. Okay, so you don't get carried away or confused. So what you're gonna do here is go to settings, copy the number. Okay, copy the number and go to your MT5, enter SNES, then go to your check the server, SNES Meta 5 trial 9. Password capital A at 1. So now my account has what come up here live. Okay, you can see it now. If you go to this quotes, you can see all the pairs. Then you can click on this arrow, on this pencil arrow here. You get to see all these places. Then you can click this one, then delete is me. That's how I do my own. Then you can add euro USD, then add GDP USD, USD card, euro AUD. As you can see them, I've added them, right? You can even add BTC self, BTC USD. Okay, so we are paying BTC with USD, right? That's what I said, right? So because this is weekend and because this is weekend and BTC is the only one, crypto is the only currency that we have now that we trade. So now let me show you what is a spread. Okay, now this is our demo account and this is the way it will be on your live account too. Just the difference is that you deposit money and you start to trade with emotions. So if you look here, let's go to details. If you go to details, you see that this category of this pair is majors pair, and you see that the spread is floating. You see that no stop loss level, no margin currency, margin currency, profit currency, calculation, forex, chart mode, by bid price, trade full access, market execution, goods you cancelled, so many others. Okay, you see sections. They trade from Sunday to Saturday to Friday night. Sorry, that's Friday night. You can see the Saturday one was not there. So and swap fees on Wednesday is very high. On Mondays and Tuesdays they are. If you get to these two up and down here, this 20 is a spread in between Euro USD and Euro USD. This is 10 is a spread in between GDP USD. 49 is a spread in between USD card, USD card. Okay, Euro USD, Euro AUD 34 is the spread. Okay, as we get to BTC, the spread is what 1800. Okay, so now What again will I show you? Advice. Okay, how to put lot size. So now if you get here, if you click on this up icon of two switches that looks like after this clock sign, this one, okay, if you click on it and click on this clock side, if you want to buy BTC, if you put this in below BTC and you click on this SL, you see the SL there, okay, they just give you a quick guide of what is happening here. So if you go like this, for example, after analyzing, make sure you analyze before you execute any trade. I say here is my TP. You can see TP is showing me $74 USD, floating point of so pips. That was a pips that it was calculating. You see my stop loss. My stop loss is like what? Follow me. SL, they say it is SL 19.75 USD. So that's the low price of it, right? So now if I click buy, they will say it, they will send me this thing, and you just have to click accept the terms and condition and know that it's risky. So you get here and now click buy and now click buy. If you click buy, you can now reset everything. My SL here, my take profit here, anywhere you want to see to come to. Okay. Then here is the buy, here is the sell, and know that here are the time frames. These things are called time frame: 1 minute, 15 minutes, 1 minute, 1 minute, 5 minutes, 15 minutes, 30 minutes, 1 hour, 4 hours, 1 day, 1 week, 1 month. Yes, that's it. And these are these. And um if you click on it again, it's going to leave. And if you want to calculate your pips again, drag it together and check how many percent is going. So this guy is going for 7 RR and the loss is for 2. So I'm using 2 to chase 7. Okay, this is very important. All these ones are not important because you don't need indicator. I don't teach you how to use indicator, and you will not use your phone to analyze your trade. So these ones are not important. So the first place is where you see your pairs. If you go down to the quotes down here, you see your pairs. You go to the chart, you open the chart before you enter a trade, where you enter a trade from sell or buy. If you enter this place, you see we are running trades. You can see now the market is on 0.17 cents. What is this trying to tell me now? It's trying to tell me that the pips that it has accumulated is just minus 0 or minus 0.13 or plus 13, any one that it is. Now here is the history of everything I've been trading all this while. Okay, so today here's the history for week. You see there's no trade I've placed yet. It's 3 months, just to show your history and know if you're in a good path. Okay, these ones are not important again. So if you click on this clock, if you click on this one that has a clock arrow, you see everything. And if you click on this one, you see the time they ask you to, is it a close time or if you want to do something special. Then this one, there's nothing you're doing here, so the only game is first, second, third, fourth. First, second, third, fourth. That's the only place you need to have focus. Then if you go through, if you swipe on a trade that you are on, you get to see this one: close position, modify position, trade, chart, bulk action. If you go to bulk action, you see the same thing: close all position, close profitable positions, close buy position, close BTC. This is when you have many pairs you are trading. You might want to select something specific here. That's what you do here. Okay, then yeah, okay, then the next one, I mean, you want to adjust this stop loss. Okay, you can click here and adjust them. Just, you can like clean, you see you have cleaned them, and if you modify them, you see that my this thing will not be there anymore. You see there is no more TP. Okay, so it's automatic. Everything you do here is automatic, and If you modify it, you now have it back. So if you go here, if you want to close small position here, that's what we do here. You can close 1.01, for example, or even I have 0.02. You can still close 0.01 first before the rest. Okay, so this BTC, you see all the pairs I'm trading. Okay, so this is it. So let's close it together. So because you see, close profit of $0.13. If you click, once you click close, everything will disappear from the what trade. You now enter the history. You see the history of your trade, right? If you see the history of your trade here, that means the chart is cleared, and you see that the buy position it didn't go far. These lines. So this is the, so you can like so I want you to go and do these practices yourself and improve the how to use MetaTrader. Okay, it's not something much. Everyone can do it. Everyone can do it. I believe everyone can do it. So um, wish you all the best and know that your chart will be green and red candles. But I changed mine because of some personal reasons. Okay, that's why I made them like this. So the next thing I want to teach you is what is called seasons in trading. Okay. Remember that London are the best time to trade. Means from 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. Nigerian time, GMT. Like Nigeria use GMT, right? GMT, like the London time, from 8 a.m. to 6 p.m. is good to be a day trader to look for entry. Because from 12 the noon they start to wake up from because from 12 noon the USA starts to wake up to join the day trading hours. So I advise you to go with London and New York season. Leave Asia, sleep, wake up. You need a good sleep for you to wake up and be a good trader, for you to perform well. You need a good sleep. And the next is types of traders. There are three types of traders. There are scalpers, day traders, swing traders. Scalpers, day traders, swing traders. Scalpers are traders who go with a quick in and out, who go in and out, might spend few hours or minutes trading. The traders are traders who look for setups within a day or 3 days before the market take profit, depending on the market condition also. Swing traders who trades for weeks, even months, depending on trading condition. Bonus, you will find who you are depending the kind of person or the situation you see yourself, or can be your strategy or knowledge you have. Okay. So generally, none is perfect. None is perfect. Okay. So that brings us to the next next thing, which is news. They have something called news in trading. Okay, this brings us to news. Every country has news that affect countries price of things for forex. There are so many news, but we have few to pay attention to, because during these news times you can lose everything in forex. Where to get your news is on Forex Factor, and pay attention to red folders in your strong news incoming. Okay, so if you go to Forex Factor, if you go to your phone, go to your Chrome and type browser and type forexfactor.com, it will bring you up in this page. And once it bring you up in this page, there is there is some upcoming news. Therefore the US news are the strongest important ones out of stay out of. Okay, so the CPI, NFP, FOMC with red folders. NFP comes first week Friday of every month with massive movement. In fact, the week can be terrible. Sometimes the inexperienced traders environment, inexperienced traders lose. lose. And CPI day can be terrible. Bonus. Most traders first trade on days of week, so do not be like them. Check your news each day. Prepare your mind and strategy, and know that that day might be messy. Okay, stay aware. Strategy. I come into strategy because we are getting to finish and you get to see things. Okay. Strategy are what we have knowledge about and analyze with. There are so many concepts you can use for technical support and resistance, trend line, breakouts, trend breakout, SMC, ICT, ORB, indicators. But note, none of them is best. Yeah, none of them is best. Know that when the market is going bullish and bearish, just know when the market is going bullish and bearish, and stay with the trend and focus on what works for you and make enough money with it. Okay, not try to have every cause in your head and try to work with it. You might lose so much. You might lose all your money. Okay. um to make money from trading, there are two kinds of things that we can make money from trading. First one is two ways to make money off trading. They are fundamental trading, which is news trading, or technical trading, which 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 I'll teach you technical. So that brings us to candlesticks and line chart. Okay. So there are so many candlesticks or what you can use to trade, but I'm going to give you candlestick. So there are candlesticks. These candlesticks are a presented image of trades or events happening live on a trade, or what will happen previously, or what happened previously, or what will happen in future. Body, body and wick, few candles you should know. Pin bar, engulfing candle, for example. Okay. So this is what a line chart looks like. This one over here. This is what a line chart looks like. Okay. This one is what a line chart looks like. Okay. Like this, what a line chart looks like. Why this is what a candlestick looks like. Okay. So in candlestick, the basis of a candlestick is that this week here, this week's in each candle, this long nobody line here are normally called wicks. Not normally, are called wicks. Okay. This one too, whether it's small, whether it's big, they are all called wicks. Okay. Whether small or big, they are all called wicks. Whether small or big, they are all called wicks. Okay. Why this is the body? From here to here is the body. This one is the body too. Okay. This is the body. I can see that I labeled it the wick, the body, and this candle is called engulfing because it engulfed the small one. You engulf this small one. Okay. Why this one too is engulf this small one, but this candle here is called pin bar. The candle with a small body on top with a long tail or a long head, anyone, they are called wick. They are called pin bar. Okay. So that's it. And just know that this one is called line charts and this one is called candlesticks. That's all you need to know for now. So just remember that the pin here are called wicks. All those pins here are called wicks. All these pins are called wicks. Why the color side is called body. Once you see a color of a candle, they are called body. and the general reading for the candle that engulfed another small candle, a candle that engulfed another small candle. This candle engulfed this one, so this one is inside this one, this one, this one, this one is inside this one. It's called engulfing candle. Okay, so that's it. Which means watch the videos again and again and again. Make sure you have every knowledge about it, because this device very is something you should cram and know how I navigate everything in this app. I want you to understand it and learn it and be a proper trader with it. Okay, because it's going to, when we enter the next phase, I want you to believe in yourself that you can do this and have the focus to do it very well. It's gonna be tough. It's just feel like a new language, but show up every day. You're going to learn it. Okay, you're going to learn it. I'm sure you're going to learn it. Good luck and wish you the very best. See you in another one.